Hey, today we're going to be setting up the shed at Main Farm. Follow me. Okay, first off we got to reset the computer. This is on the cups on side. How we do that, we hit F2 and then start milking. And that's that. Next step is to take all the cups down. So just take them out of the jetters or just pull them out like that and let them hang. Alright, next we're going to be setting up the vat. So we'll take the main vat hose off of the wash section. Just undo this bit here. One of the spanners that are kicking around. Like that drain, while that's draining, we can get the vat ready. So shut that tap just in case there's milk already in there. You want to be undoing the small nut here. Okay. And go back over to the vat hose. Undo this. Let the water drain out and connect it up. Just make sure the O-ring's in there, otherwise it won't seal and milk will leak out. Just do it up by hand to start with. Do it tight with your hand and then just a little nip up with the spanner. Open that valve so the milk's going to run into the vat, and then the last step is to turn the vat on. So we just hold down the little icicle button in the bottom right hand corner. Once it's displaying the temperature and it's saying off, we know it's on. And the last thing to check is just this tap up here is closed, and that will stop any milk going outside. Right, next up we're going to be doing the filters. So undo all these bottom clips here, let all the water and excess milk drain out. And undo these, just crack them anti-clockwise, help it drain out a little bit quicker. While we're waiting for that to drain, we'll fill up the wash tank, and that's this blue handle here. Turn that on. We'll also come over here and we'll do the valves for the plate cooler. So this big one is on, comes down, and these two we put in line like this. Also always make sure your glycol tap is running straight too, so the milk stays cold. Alright, we're going to take the filters out now. So just drop them down, be careful, don't let them fall on the ground so they don't break. Slide the old filter off, pop it in the bin, and repeat. Again, being careful so that it doesn't drop. We stop this wash tank once it gets up to the top. And again, just close that valve off and that will stop it. Alright, we're going to get the cages ready for the new filters. So we grab this hose, taps over here, turn that on. Blast all the cages, pop the hose up into here as well. Just to remove any excess dirt that may have built up in the wash. Next step is to put on new filters. They live behind the filter cages. Just slide them on. Sometimes they go on nice, sometimes they won't. Make sure the filter's all the way down over this O-ring here. and then you can carefully lift it up into this tube. Just nip it up by hand. Make sure you always do these clips up as well. So before we start milking, we've always got to hose down the dairy so the shit doesn't stick to everything. So we've got to be careful we don't fill up the cow's feed trough. So when we're spraying the rails, we've got to make sure we're spraying with the rails and staying away from any electronic appliances or power points. Alright, start the dairy up. We'll just click this cow button inside the filters. Once we've done that, we need to walk around to the receiver can. So the milk meter is directly above one of these receiver cans. It's one of the master ones. We hold the OK button until we see end cup show up on the screen. And then release. Cups will come up and then we're ready to start milking. Any minute now. Ta-da. Come on, girl, get up. Okay, when we start milking, we run this floor hose to stop all the shit sticking to the platform. So pull the cups to start, and the vacuum will start. Pop them on like that.